Welcome to this daily update video. This is my second time recording this, so first one got screwed up at the end. This is Typhoon Sodior. It's in the West Pacific now, and it's weakened considerably. It's underwent 3 different EIR replacement cycles as I know yesterday. It started to improve today. However, the system's probably around 105 knots. The JTWC estimate is at 95 knots, and that JTWC estimate is probably a bit too loud. This is the first time they actually, it was at 9 knots early, and this is the first time the GWC is increasing intensity since the weakening trend started a few days ago. The system's like it's near Taiwan, and the system can start convexing, start wrapping around. The system can get rid of it dry. So I thought there is an open lie wall, as we'll know in a sec. The system can probably still be a catchway for 3 or 4 typhoon, like a potent typhoon, as it nears Taiwan, or I can catchway 5 stars, and like, it does have a very warm eye though. Probably the ceiling for this is probably though, I'd say around 120, 125 knots. But of course the system wants to reach that ceiling, it's going to have to close off an eye wall. And there's still some pockets of dry air getting involved. Hopefully, and of course, the system cannot an ERC. Now take a look at Tropical Storm Hilda. You can see with this system, estimates have skyrocketed in the past few hours. And we have a strengthening tropical storm that's gotten much better organized. The system was named earlier this morning, and it's probably nearing about 50 knots right now, based on what the microwave presentation is showing. You can see a loop, you can see a significant increase in organization as time goes on. You can see some spiral banding, you can see it's doing a good job blocking out the dry air from the north. It's pretty good outflow channels too, so it's a nice balance, and the system can continue to block out all the dry air and keep the dry air out. Because the system is a small system, so it can sometimes do a decent job, and these small systems can sometimes do a decent job blocking out all the dry air. So if it's saying a moist environment system has a pretty decent moisture envelope, not perfect, but has a good moisture envelope, then the system can maintain itself and slowly strengthen over the next several days. The system can really block out the dry air rapidly because the system's in very, very low wind shear. It's in very warm water. It's in very warm water. The system appears to honestly be rapidly intensifying right now. Just because given the fact the system was in a very elongated depression, 25-30 knot depression last night, and now it's making a run. Now it's reaching ADCF up here is at 45 knots. This is well above what SAP and TFB have, which are probably one of the worst of war classifications ever at T2.5. It's probably, honestly, it's probably time for a special TAFB fix. We'll see if the ANC goes 50 knots. I probably would go with 50 knots if I was doing this advisory. And then this is alright, so I'll show that in a sec. You can see the microwave, and you can see a nice core here, and then here on this microwave imagery, this form of microwave imagery, you can see the eye. Let me zoom in. You can see the eye here. You can see a small, probably eye. When this system clears out like a true eye and visible satellite imagery, I think this is likely to be of like a pinhole type, just due to the fact that the system is very small, but we'll see. And the ASCAP has missed the system. We also have Invest 93 out there. The ANC just hacked this recently. The ANC is given a 0% chance of development within 2 days, but a 50% chance of development within 5 days. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens here, because the environment's going to, this is kind of near Hilda. Both these systems are kind of long-term Hawaiian threats in a sense. I mean, I won't show you the volume. I don't have it pulled up. So, you know what? Maybe I'll pull it up. See, no, never mind. I don't have the time to pull it up, but let's see. I'll pull up a map at least. Yeah, I'll mention it later. But so far, right now, there's no signs of organization within Invest 93 but the system just got tagged. So what do you expect? I mean, this doesn't have a ton of models. What I'm really interested to see, the GFS is the only model that really, I think probably the CMC no gaps and NAS and those models do. The European does not show the system, so I wouldn't be surprised if the system doesn't happen. The European one managed to verify, because the system's not in a very good upper, the system, however, isn't in a very good upper level environment. It's over very warm waters. And dry air's like it to be, it seems like they have a pretty good moisture envelope, and dry air's not like to be an issue because Hilda's gonna mix out the dry air. I mean, also cool to see some temperatures down, but Hilda's small, so it's not like to do that role very well. It's not like it's upwell too much, shouldn't upwell too much. And it's still probably gonna turn the same general track and head towards the general direction of the Hawaiian Islands. Now I'll say look at the European one, because the European recurve, safely recurves Hilda and doesn't really show intensfying to E, but the setup for Hilda appears to be. The question is the trough like up here going to come out save it? And is this going to be able to feel this weakness between the trough and the ridge, which will also create a lot of wind shear? And also it's still going to be curved out to sea? Or is the system going to... Or is the system going to turn... Or is the ridge going to be able to rebuild just in time, like what the GFS shows, even though they don't have it shown to you? That's what the GFS says. The GFS rebuilds this ridge and kind of brings the system near Hawaii, while the European system gains picked up by a tropical curve pretty safely out to sea. We do have reconnaissance aircraft mission scheduled, I believe, on August 9th. So, late August 9th, like the evening of August 9th is when you have our first reconnaissance mission, but the system should be slightly past its peak intensity, because the system has about 72 hours to intensify before it encounters dry air, maybe even a little less. It's also a lot of it's going to depend, as I mentioned, on how the system handles dry air, but in its current moisture level, it's probably going to have about 42 to 72 hours to intensify. There's also intensfying degree, which is probably like a... there's also a question that I don't really know the answer to yet, is how is intensfying degree going to... How is Hilda going to affect the track of intensfying degree? Here's a look at the GFS. And after this, both the GFS and European are starting to show up at least a tropical cycle, with the European showing like a tropical storm off the west coast of Mexico, with the GFS showing a powerful hurricane. So it's going to be a powerful hurricane. These early long-range GFS runs remind me of the long-range runs of Dolores. And it's going to be interesting to see. And it's going to be interesting to see whether there's actually a good possibility of another powerful hurricane like Dolores again sometime mid-month. Sort of like how we had a catchway for the Dolores last month. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. And obviously this is still long range out, but I don't think, as these models don't really develop this until about 8 or 9 days out, so this is probably not going to be mentioned on the ANC tropical weather outlook till around later this weekend probably. This is more of like next weekend's threat, late next week into next weekend's threat, when Hilda and named are either kind of either affecting Hawaii or gone. I mean, we'll see. And then I also want to point more of that 93E becomes Ignacio. The thing I just showed you becomes Jimena. The GFS's 16-day hours have been showing like a Kevin, so once again trying to point close to the Mexican coast. Obviously, the 16-day hour run, so I wouldn't trust it. But it wouldn't surprise me though if we have Kevin, and not to mention the fact that some GFS ensembles were showing a system beyond 93E, so it wouldn't surprise me if we had Kevin at some point within the next 2 weeks. So anyhow, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye. Bye.